Hello, hello, hello. Good evening and happy Sunday. Happy Success Sunday to all of you. I am just starting my live stream on this page. I've been doing it for uh, several weeks on my other page. So I'm going to wait a few minutes and let people join in. Hi, everybody. Come on in and welcome to Success Sundays with me, Tameika Isaac Devine. I'm going to wait a couple minutes to let a couple more people jump on. I know that they said on my other page they would be coming on to this page. Yep, there we go. And it's telling me my connection is weak. So I hope you all are getting a good reception here. I hope everybody is going to get a good reception because it tells me, okay, I've got people jumping on. Okay, great. Thank you. Thank you for finding me here. I've been doing these live streams on Sunday evenings on my personal page, and I've decided I wanted to start doing them here so that I can reach more people and hear from some folks. So, hey, Shaquita, how are you? Good. Thank you. I'm glad the connection is good. But those of you who might be new to my live streams, you probably know me as a lawyer or as a counsel person, but my live streams usually take on a little bit of a different feel. So let me just formally introduce myself. I am Tameika Isaac Devine. I am an attorney. I am councilwoman, and I'm also, a public speaker and best-selling author. I'm a success strategist and leadership mentor with the Possibilities Institute, where I work with women leaders and moms, and I help them discover their leadership possibility, maximize their potential, and live a life that leaves a legacy. And I know that is a mouthful, but basically all of that is saying that I work primarily with women and moms, and people are always asking me, Tameika, with all the hats that you wear, how do you do everything that you do? And so kind of this part of what I do is I work with other women to show them what I do and how I do it and how you can be successful at whatever you set your mind to. So I'm glad you all have signed on today to listen to this week's success strategy. Again, this is the first time I've done it on this page, so just let me share with you the background on this. I started doing some live streams. You know, everybody's doing live streaming now. That's how we're connecting in this day and age. I started doing live streams on my personal page on Sundays at 7:30, and I call them my Success Sundays, Success Strategy Sundays. And so I hope that you will find value in whatever I have to say today, and I hope that you continue to join me here on Sundays here at 7:30 here on this page. Again, I've been doing this on my personal page, and so I decided to start doing it here on my public page so that more people can see me and hear me. So I hope that you, again, gain knowledge and some benefit from what I have to say. And if you do, feel free to reach out to me and say, hey, Tameika, that was a great one, or oh, I would love to hear you talk about this, because, again, I'll be here every Sunday. But anyway, what I decided I wanted to talk, I don't stay too long. I don't do the 30-minute or an hour live streams like some people do. I try and get you in and out in 10 minutes, try and give you a little tidbit, something that you can take with you or take with you in the week to motivate you and inspire you and hope to kind of keep you going as you go throughout the week. But anyway, what I decided to talk about today is instead of waiting on opportunities, you can create your own opportunities. And y'all bear with me. I know this is a little shaky. I'm holding it. I have a tripod that I usually use, and I left it at my office. I did a midweek live stream in my office, so I left my tripod there. So I'm going to try and keep my hands still. But so many people wait for opportunities to present themselves to them. And if the opportunity doesn't come, if the right opportunity doesn't present itself, then we just sit there and we wait. We continue to go into the status quo and be complacent about what could be out there for us. And so I just wanted to share with you about, instead of waiting on opportunities to present themselves, why not look at creating your own opportunities? And what really made me think about doing this weekend is, this was graduation weekend. And so USC had graduates, and one of the graduates this weekend was my intern, Matal Lyons Warren, who has been a phenomenal intern for me this year, and I'm very, very sad to see her go, but I'm very excited for everything that she has ahead of her. But let me just tell you a little bit. I have had interns for many years. I always try and work with students and teach them a little bit about politics, law, whatever they're interested in. If they want an internship with me, I usually, if I have an opening, I usually say yes. And so this year it was a little unique because Mital reached out to me, has knew about me being a councilwoman, and she is an MSW, or was an MSW student, now an MSW graduate. And as an MSW student, she decided she wanted to work. She doesn't want to work directly with clients as an MSW, as a social worker. She wanted to work on policy and wanted to take her social work background to work on policy on any level to help really affect change in the lives of people, particularly underserved populations. And so Matal knew of me being a councilwoman, and she decided to reach out to me. There had never been an MSW student that had worked with a government official and worked on policy in their internships. Mainly, their internships were working in social work settings, working in a hospital, working in the prison, working with child care, but working directly with people in different aspects. And so Mital decided, just because it's never been done before doesn't mean it can't be done. Let me figure it out. Let me find a placement that I want for myself. Let me design a job description, and then go out and seek somebody who might be interested and open to listening to having me as an intern. And so she reached out to me, made the proposal, said exactly what she wanted to do, and we said, let's go for it. And so for the last year, she's been working with me on policy issues. She's worked with me with Let's Move Columbia. She's worked with me with bike walk plan that Columbia has. She's worked with me on the creation of Columbia Women's Day, which we're going to have this Friday, May 12th. And then she's also worked with me on research on financial economic mobility programs that I am currently working on to unveil within the next year or so. And so she has gotten a great opportunity to really affect policy and change here in Columbia, but would not have had that opportunity had she not created it herself. And so as I celebrate her this weekend and her graduation, it made me think about that in a message that I wanted to bring to you guys, because so many times we wait for opportunities to present themselves. We figure out, if it doesn't present itself, then maybe it wasn't meant to be. Maybe it wasn't for us. Maybe we'll just have to stay put at what we're doing. And so I'm just here to tell you that opportunities won't always knock on your door. They won't always just present themselves to you and say, hey, look at me, I'm here, come on, take advantage of me as an opportunity. Sometimes you really have to, if you really want to do something, and it's really something that you're driven to do, and you feel it's within your purpose, then sometimes you've got to create that opportunity for you. That may mean stepping outside of your comfort zone. That may mean knocking on the door of somebody that you've never met, or picking up the phone and calling someone you never met. It may be designing something that people have never ever seen before, and that people are looking at you crazy when you say, I'd like to do this. But I will tell you that it is so rewarding, because a lot of times, I'd say just because something hasn't been done before doesn't mean it's not meant to happen. It just may mean that the right person hasn't come along to make it happen yet. And so that is just my success strategy for this week. I want you to think about opportunities that you might be waiting on, some things that you might want to do and the right opportunity hasn't presented itself to you. And think about how you can create that opportunity, how you can make that thing happen, how you can design something that's perfect for you and you can walk right into it. And that is the way you're going to be successful, because a lot of people who wait for opportunities to present themselves to you, well, but guess what? A lot of them are still waiting. But people who create their own opportunities are striving and thriving in those opportunities and really, really blossoming into where God wanted them to be. So anyway, that is my success strategy for this week that I wanted to share with you. For those of you who have just joined me or are watching the replay, I'm going to formally introduce myself again. Again, Tameika Isaac Devine. Those of you who know me as attorney or councilwoman can know me with my different hat on as a success strategist and leadership mentor and owner of the Possibilities Institute, where we work with women leaders and moms, help them discover their leadership possibility, maximize their potential, and live a life that leaves a legacy. You can check us out at our website at www.possibilitiesinstitute.com. Again, that's www.possibilitiesinstitute.com. There you can see all the topics that I speak on, some of the things that I do outside of my normal hats that I wear, and also sign up for our newsletter and see my blog. My blog is A Divine Life, where I talk a little bit about how you do everything victoriously. Do everything victoriously while intentionally navigating expectations. That's what Devine stands for. And I tell you a little bit about how I balance everything that I do and wear the multiple hats that I do. So anyway, that is my success strategy tip for this week. I hope that you all have a wonderful, wonderful week. And I do want to challenge you this week to take what I said to heart and think about something that you want to do and how you can create an opportunity for yourself. And if you do that and you reach out to me, send me an email or something, I'd love to hear from you on the opportunities that you're creating and what you're going after. Because really, truly, I believe that if God has placed it in your heart to do, it's for you to do. But it might not might not knock on your door. You're going to have to create an opportunity to get it done. But anyway, you all have a fabulous week. Good luck this week. God bless. And I look forward to seeing you next Sunday here at 7:30 for Success Strategy Sundays. But until then, have a wonderful week and see you later. God bless.